19th, Monday the 19th. I'm actually doing this. You're being actually rewarded somehow. You're the lucky ones to be able to get this on the 19th on the energies, exactly on the day. I love it when this happens because then that means our energies are right on. If I could do this for everybody, I would, but you know what? I can't sit here and do this all day because I don't get paid for doing this. I gotta have a job. Anyway, I'm really excited because this is the 19th through the 25th reading on the 19th. Whoa. Okay. And so there is a full moon on this week. So the full moon is in Aquarius. And what's interesting is August full moon is in Aquarius as well. So there's going to be a really big energy thing going on here. So on the 23rd, I will be doing a reading. However, I don't know yet. So subscribe, hit the notification or the like button, or what is it? Hit the bell, I think it is. And you'll be notified when I'm on if I don't put up the thumbnail tomorrow. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, please. I appreciate that. I did get a new deck yesterday. I love the energy of this deck. It is, again, Colleen. What is her name? It is Colleen Baron-Reid. It is her Oracle of the Seven Energies. I think it's the first one I put up there. I added it today. I love it. It's just got a lot of high energy in it. I love it. I love it. You'll see me use a lot of her stuff because very good energies in her stuff. So I'm going to pull only one of her oracles from that deck today because I haven't really read a lot of the book and learned the cards yet. But this is Divine's card, definitely. And so then I'm going to use a different deck for the current energies and future energies. Future energies being astrology, the planets, that kind of a thing. So I am going to draw that. All right. So let's get started. We already have... this is really funny. I'll share with you in a minute what I mean. We have the Divine's card, current energies. Now, remember those current energies of the moon start tomorrow, the 20th, okay? So you're going to start feeling, this is the time of abundance before that full moon. And then you want to pull in you want to manifest all these good high vibrational energies because you want to manifest. So if you want love, you're going to manifest all that in. If you want, finances and success, just start manifesting that and see what happens because this full moon is full of all kinds of good energies. But then also after this, the 23rd, we're in the waning moon. So what happens is we want to start releasing maybe some old stuff that needs to go. It's sort of like spring cleaning. You need to get rid of it, kind of a thing. All right. So just remember in that last, I'm looking at a calendar if you see me looking on, the 23rd through the 26th, 27th. So I'd say between the 20th and the 26th, 27th energies are going to be really, really strong. Okay. All right. So let's see what the divine and everybody's got out here in our reading. Okay, the reason why I was laughing and joking with this for a second, because this morning as I was just playing around with the deck and shuffling as my daughter was getting ready to work, and this card fell. So call of the, and I'm like, is that moose? Moose? And my daughter was like, Mom, really? And I'm like, hey, I don't know. That's not a word I really know. But what it means is what leads to inspire us. Okay. And this is the number 4. This is Divine's card. What is leading to inspire you? What is it that you love, your passion, your desire? What is leading to inspire you? Now, for this artist here, I call an author an artist kind of a thing. It is the number 31, but in numerology, it turns to 4. Okay, so this is about your balance. This is about becoming stable. This is about finding peace, and calmness in what you're doing. All right. So when you feel the call of the moose, I say moose, moose. How do you guys say it? Anyway, you are being invited to create, to be the artist, to be the choreographer of your life, serving on behalf of the great artist, divine source. So you hear me a lot, and this is why I call it divine driven, divine guided, because divine is our source. Everything on this earth, these cards, anything else that we see is a resource. We go to the divine as the source of our creativity, of what we do, what we think, what we decide on, what we go, how we want to act, how we want to do all this kind of stuff. Sorry, somebody had texted me. I got thrown. So while you might think of your own magic, of your own creativity, can you truly say that you're the source of your inspiration? Ever get your intuition or get a thought out of the blue or hear something in your ear? Especially people who write books and lyrics and things like that. They've got to get inspiration from your spirit, and that comes from the second dimension from somewhere, right? So similar to the spirit of genius from the card 29, imagine your creativity stemming from another spirit guide or muse. All right, so what's going on in your life? Which is really interesting because divine not only took that card and that energy into the current energy for this week, the 19th through the 25th, the swan. So, and that's the number 3. So you got number 3 and number 4. Number 3 is about acknowledging that number 4 is something that you need for stability, calmness, what you need for your heart, your spirit, and everything. Because the swan is about transformation. This is a transformation process to do something that you love, something that you desire, something that you want, not only for now, but maybe for the future. So, as my ex-husband used to tell me, I needed a little extra money when we were together. I'm like, I just don't know what to do. I don't want to take a second job. He goes, find a hobby that you can make some money at. And I had done leather work before back in the 70s and 80s, and I thought, well, I could do leather work. I can do that. And look at what happened. I now am an entrepreneur, and that's what I do full time. So, well, I do it 3/4 time. And that's by choice. But the thing is that transformation is trusting the psychic gifts. I say divine gifts. Psychic is, I don't know. You know, the earth just has a negative connotation on that. But if you talk about divine gifts, you know, if I talk about my gifts, that my abilities of hearing, of feeling energies, of a little bit of clairvoyance, a little bit of dream interpretation, those gifts. But if I say I'm psychic, people are like, oh, you're nuts, you're crazy. So it's just all about the words that we use. Words are power. I like to uplift words, divine energy, divine abilities, divine gifts. Discernment is the same as knowing. Intuition, discernment, same thing. Okay. So anyway, what is your passion? What you want to move forward with? Right? And why are you holding back if you're holding back? Because you shouldn't hold back, just focus. And where is your focus? Is your focus on the doubts, in the negatives, in the parts that, well, I don't know if I can do that. I don't have the money to do that. I don't have this. If it is if the divine power is behind you to do it, he will make it happen. He will make it happen. I had no clue I was going to be a business owner again. No clue. But I love it. And I thank God for it because he knows that I'm not good in the corporate world. He knows that. All right. Yeah, definitely. Thank you for that. That's very beautiful to start out with. So we have the sun. So the sun is about to bring the energies of high enlightenment if you follow your dream and follow your purpose and you follow your calling. And you're like, but I don't know what my purpose and my calling is. It's what's that little light. It's yeah, somebody on the other side is very old in hymns and things like that. They're very cute because I forgot about that song. I don't even remember that song very much. But the thing is, they're on the other side, and I say that little flame, that little flicker that would grow into a fire and into a bonfire. What is that in you that would grow? And on the other side, maybe this will resonate with somebody or their parents or their grandparents or something. But you're thinking, this little light will shine. This little light will shine. It's an old hymn. I don't know. Maybe somebody knows it better than me because I'm not a singer. Definitely. But this little light shine, this little light will shine. I can hear them on the other side. They can sing it. But you know what? Have you ever listened to a song and you can sing it in your head perfectly, but then when you go to sing it, it's like off tone and all over the place? That's me. But I love to sing, and my daughter will say, Mom! Anyway, so what is it in you that wants to transform? What is it that's screaming to come out? When my abilities, I would ignore them until they were screaming so loud in my head, please. And I literally had a transformation process happen. It was just like, okay, I give in. I give in. And that was to divine. I give in. What do you want? What do you want me to do? Where do you want me to go? Let me tell you, my life has been different, 100%. Turned a 180, and my life has been joyful, filled. It's been wonderful. It's been peaceful. I'm happy. I'm not. I have to take that back. Thank you for that. It's joy filled. It's not happy. Happy is earthly. All over, comes and down. I'm happy one day, sad one day. Happy one day, sad one day. But I'm not that way anymore. I used to be majorly depressed when I was in my 20s, 30s, because I went through sexual abuse and I was trying to figure things out. I just wasn't on a spiritual plane. Although I had abilities and I had divine telling me, I just wasn't there yet. It was like I was mad. I was mad at the world. I was mad at my perpetrator. I was mad at God. I was mad because life was unfair until I got, healed through divine. All right. So anyway, long story short, what is your goal? What is it that you want to go? Because you've got the sun as your first card out, and it is ready. Whatever it is, timing is coming. And you know what? You're going to get this gut feeling. It's time. That's what you're going to get. You're going to get a gut feeling and say, you got to listen to that intuition. Even though if you're fearful, something will come and it'll just say, it's time. It's time. It's like, quitting a job. You've taken it enough and something says it's time. And then you put in your 2 weeks notice and you're like, what did I just do? Because something inside you says it's time to move on to the next level. It's time to move on to the next season. It's time to move on to the next journey. All right. Because things here on earth are temporary anyway. Everybody's like, well, what's my purpose? Purpose doesn't have to last a whole lifetime. It could last for a season. And I could go through lots of them. All right. 5, 6, and 7. Okay, so let's see what we got going here. Somebody was probably feeling a little abandoned from something. And it's like, I got to do everything on my own. You know what? If you are that person, you should be thanking divine, because you know what? You're going to become stronger than anybody around you. And yeah, it's a battle. It's been really hard, but you will have more survival skills, more wisdom, and more knowledge than the people around you, and they'll be coming to you for wisdom and knowledge. This is something that I've even seen my daughter go through, because a lot of her friends are very enabled by their parents, and they come to her for wisdom and knowledge. So don't look at that as a negative. I know that you're feeling really unstable about that and really uncomfortable. It's like, and you're like thinking low. It's like, why do I have to do everything by myself? Why do I have to? Because this is a journey by ourselves. This is a journey between divine and you, and this thing that's happening, or what is ever happening to you, and you're fighting against, be thankful and blessed for what you've gone through, because not only builds you strength, builds courage, builds wisdom that people around you don't have. Okay, I don't know who this is for, but this is a transformation process that you have to look at in a positive manner, not a negative manner. Okay, I don't know who that's for. However, that just came out first. All right. Definitely there is really some good transformation coming with this sun being the first card. However, we've got the King of Swords. Oops, that's backwards. And then we also have that energy again. Okay, so King of Swords is looking at the truth. So when you look at the truth, it has to be the absolute truth, not earth truth. And the thing is, you've got to speak yourself up. Again, this was in Gemini's as well. You have to speak yourself up, lift yourself up. What is it that inspires you and drives you forward? What is your talents? What is your gifts? And I heard somebody say, well, I don't have any. Oh, heck yes, you do. There's something in you that there is a fire burning, whether you're doing it now and you don't realize it, or there is something that you really would love to do, but you think it's outside your reach. It's not. Okay. You're your own worst enemy. Okay. But because somebody is alone or trying to do it alone, like when you go off to college, yep, you're on your own now. You're trying to figure things out and do things on your own. Yes. However, this is going to come and this is going to keep moving forward. This is a transformation. So this is time for you to really look at yourself, because we're in the process of transformation. With this full moon, there is transformation. There is moving forward. So stay focused. The thing is, there's a lot of things that we can do, and we have a lot of things we want to do, but this is where you need to focus in at least one potential that you have and go with that. I don't know what it is. Okay. I have no idea what it is. However, there is somebody that is around that maybe be thinking the same way. This is the number 2. This might be a person that's coming towards you. It's sort of like, I wish my daughter would have more friends here in Oregon that like playing games, but her friends are in other states, but the thing is that you may have like minds. You might like to do that together. Even it could be even hobbies or, something to release that stress or whatever. But this is definitely for something. We've got some travel here. And I don't know if it's for you to go to something, to someone or something, or if it's something coming to you, or whatever it is. There is some travel here. Maybe I'll get a little clarification in on that. That definitely is something to move you forward, because the number 6 is about improvement, making things better, making things more in an upper light. Because the thing is, we've got the sun. This is all about your future and your inspiration and your growth in what desires you have that inspire you to keep moving. And those are things that you have to work on. Okay. So then we have, as your challenge card, this is the Page of Cups. And the Page of Cups is as I shared before, is the older page. Has a little bit more sense of design, a little bit more skills, is not just too young, but not too old, still in the process of learning, curious, really, this does inspire me. I really do like that. It's sort of like my new deck. This inspires me to use it because I feel the energies. They're light. Oh yeah, what is this about? That kind of a thing, that kind of an energy. All right. But you got the future energy is to stay focused. Again, that's the number 6. So we've got 2 number 6s. We've got a 3 and a 4. So this is definitely about acknowledging that you need to stay focused on the things that inspire you, lift you up, keep your vibrations high, keep you focused in on divine, that intuition, listening in your ear, because that's that fire, your spirit, to keep moving forward. All right. But I would really like to get to a little bit clarification on this travel, please. All right. So on this travel, I'm getting 2 energies through here. So on this travel, thank you. I'm going to go with the higher energy first. So on this travel, we have that basically something is going to end quickly. So, and that can be your thought process. That can be saying, you know what? No, I can do this. I can move forward. I'm going to, follow my inspiration, follow my dreams, follow this. But I have to move in order to do this. Okay. I have to move forward. I have to go with it. And that's where that energy is. It's stopping that negative, low vibrational thinking that you can't take whatever dream you have and move forward with it. It's stopping that negative energy of coming and bounding on your shoulders and saying, no, you can't. No, you can't. Well, you don't have the money. Oh, you don't know how to do that. You don't know. Da, 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 da. That's that negative energy that you're going to begin to stop and transform and move forward, okay, into something of what you love to do. This is beautiful. This is beautiful, okay? But I also have another energy because we started out really happy. And this is, I don't know where this is coming from because it's not in a lot of the readings. I do see, oh, I do. Thank you. He just showed me. This here is somebody that's sort of bound. We have the Eight of Swords, which is sort of bound in that negative thinking, that low vibrational thinking that you're a victim or you're stuck or you can't do it. But this person here has travel here, but this is also a person who might be in a situation that's very toxic that needs to leave that situation. I don't know who that is. You know who you are if this is you. But it's time to move forward. The problem is that somebody is trying to stand their ground. However, they're afraid to be left alone. You're never alone, and there's so many resources out there if that is you. But anything, and what I mean by a toxic relationship, you're like, well, is that me? Am I in a toxic relationship? What I mean by toxic is that somebody's always putting you down, calling you stupid. Why am I with you? Why did I do this? Why can't you get it straight? You never listen. These are all destructive things to speak. And when you speak them and and somebody hears those, then it begins to be implanted. Again, I know from experience as a little girl, oh, you're fat, you're ugly, you're never going to mount to anything, blah, 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 blah. That's the perpetrator doing that when I had the sexual abuse. But the thing is, that is destructive. That is not divine. Not divine. And that is not what you need. And that is not what you deserve. And your self-worth needs to get out of that so that you can be lifted up again. Because you started here. Okay, I don't know who this is for. So this is a transformation process for you, but it's going to take you to step and move forward. Okay, yeah, there has to be a movement. There has to be a movement, and that's what that's about. Okay, all right. All right, Libras. Wow, this sure goes fast. You know what? I'm going to make sure there isn't anything else Divine wants to share before I go to love. I like to do that because sometimes I miss something or he wants to share something. Somebody definitely is staying in the low vibration. Okay. You have to pick yourself up. You're worth it. You are loved. You are worth it. You are worth the best things in your life. And if you're not in it now, then we need to transform, get inspired to actually move forward and get out of a toxic thing and stay focused on divine and those higher vibrations. When you say, no, I'm not stupid. I hate hearing that. Oh, you're stupid. Even in joking, it's not even funny. Because words are so flippin' powerful. People don't understand that. Sometimes you hear it once and it is stuck in your head forever. Just like when I was called fat as a kid. It's fat. And I look at pictures now, I wasn't even fat. It was just their way of pushing you down. Sort of, I'm not going to go into that because that's too hot of a topic. But the thing is that definitely. You're creative. You have a great mind. You have a lot of inspiration. And if it isn't your inspiration, sometimes we have to mimic somebody else to find our own creativity. This is a young energy. Definitely. We are young. We have a lot of things. Be creative. All right. Is there anything else, Divine, before I do love and relationships? Although I sort of just did it, but that's just one scenario. Nope. Okay. So let's go to love and relationships. Now, when I say love and relationships, that could be love of a friend, love of a, it could be a boyfriend, could be, husband, could be, fiance, whatever it is, whatever this is to you. I don't know. Because love has 8 different levels. And also love has 5 different languages. What's your love language? Like my new cup. I told you I'm all about Disney. This is the first one. After coffee. I love it. I love it. I shouldn't, but I love it. Okay, so the card out for this is the Rainbow Prince. Now, the Rainbow Prince is about compensation and perseverance. And it's also the number 8. Remember, this is a time where numerology is doing double, triple, quadruple numbers. Really pay attention to that. Pay attention when you watch any other tarots, the arcanas that are coming out, major arcanas that are coming out. Okay, because I look at that. There isn't a lot here. There isn't even, there's the sun, which is a major arcana, and that's the focus. And the sun is about happiness, joy, bringing everything, woohoo! And then at your end, you've got the page, which is also bringing creativity, inspiration, and everything. So this is all about, the inspiration is definitely about it. So if you're in a relationship, definitely, persevere for the things that are important. Thank you. Because I wasn't quite sure what to say on that one. I really appreciate it. Thank you. So perseverance to the things that are important. And that should be important to both of you. And that should be really unconditional love and understanding what that other person needs in their life and helping them get it. So if a person needs affection, touching, that kind of a thing, hugs, just being held, holding hands, whatever it is, that's their form of love language, then you give that. And then they find out what your love language is and they give that. And you fill each other in. It's sort of like you come in as an entree, and you fill each other up. That's the dessert. You're not filling each other up. You're just actually adding joy to each other, because we got already joy, and then we get a little extra joy. Joy down in my heart. Down in. Sorry, I'm corny today. I was sort of down yesterday. I couldn't figure it out, but it was my mother's anniversary of going home, passing on for some people. And I couldn't figure out why I was so quiet, why I was down. I wasn't down. I was just like, what's going on today? Why am I so quiet? What is going on? And then I had to look at my calendar for something, and there I saw it. It was her anniversary. Gosh, I got these upside down and all backwards. So yeah, take time to breathe out. Time is the most valuable thing that you can have on this earth. And when you go, you're not enjoying it. You're not enjoying your partner. You're not enjoying quality time is the valuable thing that you can give in a relationship. So Divine's saying, take time out for each other. There's got to be balance. There has to be balance. If you are in a relationship, you have to have a date night. If you're dating somebody and you're so busy, you have to have a date night. If you're wanting to get to know somebody, texting is not the way to do it all the time. Phone is not the way to do it. You have to have an in-person date night. It's about a bonding. It is about growing each other together. It is about taking time out to breathe in your relationship. You breathe in and breathe out, and you begin to build that bond deeper. Okay. Perseverance in consistency in doing something to keep bonding that together. The Rainbow Prince. And then the compensation of that is reward. It is feeling joy filled. Pretty much. All right. All right, Libras. Woo! What a reading. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Now remember, full moon energies start tomorrow. tomorrow. So if things start feeling a little, definitely pay attention to that. Try to keep yourself calm, breathe out, take it easy. Again, your number one thing, what is your inspiration? What is the inspiration to keep you transformed, to go to the next level, and to keep you focused, moving forward in an upward light, in a higher vibration, in a higher self and higher relationship with divine intuition. Listen to it. I really, 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 my life has changed since I did. My life spiraled. The last time I didn't listen to my intuition, then what happened was I got wiped out financially by a bookkeeper. And then I had to start all over again. And I started all over in a spiritual. Hey, Ben, welcome, welcome. I can pull a card for you. Would you like me to pull a card for you? I would be very happy to do that if you would like. Or a couple cards. When I pull cards, I like to pull 3. It gives me a definite idea of what is happening and what is going on. Are you there? Okay. I would love to do that for you. So where are you from, Ben? Thank you for popping in. And by the way, if somebody is out there, I do take questions and I do take them at the end. You know, just because some people want to go, they don't want to hang out, you know, after a reading. But I will answer one question. I do have people ask me, 5-10 questions, and I begin to ignore that because then that's sort of becoming selfish with other people in the room. All right. United Kingdom, welcome, welcome. I like to know because I have people all over the world. Definitely. You guys aren't on lockdown anymore, right? Are you guys open? I think New York, because I'm a travel agent in the daytime, I think New York to United Kingdom had flights now, if I'm not mistaken. I do a lot more West Coast stuff than England. All right. Oop. I don't know what's going on in your life, but let's see what Divine's got, or what's going on here. What's going on for Ben? What is going on for Ben? Okay, here we go, Ben. Oh. So we got the Knight of Swords, the Star, and we have the Seven of Cups. So I see a couple of things here, Ben. So it looks like something may become unbalanced. Now I could be completely off. Let me give you 2 energies that I'm getting. Yeah, it's happening here in the United States too. California is just now getting masks back on from keeping them off. Our numbers are starting to go up again. So the Knight of Swords and the Star. So if you look at the Knight, he's actually running away from the Star. He's running sort of quickly away from the Star. The Star, when this comes in for me, is like balance. Or there's something happening to throw things off. And then we have the Seven of Cups. Now, the Seven of Cups is about opportunities. So, like this reading, you need to stay focused because there's something trying to distract you and throw you off balance. I don't know what that is. It's gradually going away. However, you've got to stay focused. I don't know what it is, Ben, but it's something to do with your, again, we were talking about inspiration. It's about a transformation. It's about something going on. This is cups. So this is more of your heart, this is more of something to do with your heart and your desires. Now, Divine asked me to look at the 2 of Cups, which happens to be a partnership of some kind. So I don't know what's being thrown off with this, but balance needs to come back. And I don't know what that is going to take for you other than staying focused. Because when we started out with the Libras, we started out with the Sun, and that'll come back. I really do believe that'll come back. Okay. But we do have those, but something's running away. Whew, and it's sort of fast. I don't know what it is. So your balance is off a little bit. It seems like you got an opportunity, or there's something that is trying to distract you and pull you away I don't know what that is. Okay. But the balance is thrown off a little bit. I don't know what that is either. So whatever that is in your life, could be a person. It's not a job, but I think it's a person throwing you off. So be careful because you want to stay focused on truth, on absolute truth. So if something's telling you there's a red flag, 2 and 2 is not adding up to 4, then really pay attention to that. All right? Really pay attention to that. Okay? Because we don't want to be deceived, because that'll even throw off our balance off even more. All right? I hope that helped. Um, please don't forget about the 23rd. Subscribe, hit the bell, and I will definitely, then you'll be notified when I'm going to upload that thumbnail to let you know the time, or you can just catch me live, that kind of thing. And don't forget to please, if you watch this and you like it, you're very welcome. Hopefully it resonated a little bit with you. If you please like, if you've watched this to this point, please like. I don't know why YouTube likes, but when we do our analytics, they're like, really make sure you smash the likes. And I'm like, okay, whatever. I'll tell them to smash the likes. I'm a boomer. I don't know. I do this because I enjoy it, and this is God's gift, and this is what I do for you. I'm the conduit. All right. So I hope you enjoyed that. So we are going to be live again on the 26th. We do this weekly if you're new to this. Weekly live so that you can come in like Ben and ask a question, or if you have a concern or whatever. Although we keep it positive, I will delete people that come in with negative or trolls. I will delete them. So I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope you have a great week. And we will see you on the 23rd on the full moon, or on the 26th for your next reading. Thanks, Ben, for coming in. I appreciate it. And be safe over there in the UK. All right. Take care. Walk in absolute truth and love.